Hey, we're having like the best day ever. We are at the home stretch. 2 more signs. Aquarius and Aries are up next, in no particular order other than God's order. We've had just like an amazing day. Obviously, you can tell I've gotten some color, so I'm feeling good about the color, obviously. I'm having a really awesome time. I'm gonna need a little water, get comfy, get cozy, crowd in. I'm really excited because I think for the last 2 signs, obviously, the biggest thing that I'm gonna prepare you guys for is this whole Uranus going into Gemini situation, which is like April 25th, big vibes. Also, April 25th is shout out to Lainey Sparks, my bestie, my sister since childhood. Happy birthday to you, bitch. You're 29. Turn up. Better. Pause. So good. Okay, guys. Okay. So, I don't know. You guys are so awesome. I don't even know who it is. I just like we're like hanging out while I'm like getting comfy and cozy. Because you guys know I like to be comfy and cozy. It's Taurus season, so I'm gonna like just take my time. Because whatever. Maybe I won't start this right while I'm drinking all this water. This is so good.
Yeah, shout out to Iris. Ice water.
Whatever, I'm just gonna be decisive and keep it in, right? I feel like what every sign this says, it's like, bitch, we don't mind you judging your little one, you know? I feel like that's kind of what God was telling me to do. Is like, make sure you're smiling and sexy, because I think that the girls think I'm, no. You don't know what kind of level 10 wizardry I'm on right now, you girls. You don't. Okay, let's like stop with the suspense. Let's see who. This is huge. I really can't wait to do this. Let's get it, y'all. I don't know who it is. Dennis has his best on Aries. He wants Aries. I have no stake in the matter. I won't want it. Whatever. But just like.
Okay, this
Oh my god, who's it gonna be? Oh my god, who's it gonna be? Okay, it's been selected. What? Who is it? Who is it? That's why I got to do my little weird show with you guys. Aquarius. These fuck ass guys, y'all, right? Right? Dude. Aquarius, what the fuck are they so mad for? Because they lose? Because they lose in the Aquarian age? Because they're liars and the whole thing we were warning them about with our age was like, one thing you don't want to do is lie. That's not gonna work out too good for you. Yikes. Oh my God, Aquarius, we're in such an amazing experience. We're in such an amazing leg of it's not even a journey anymore for us girls. Like, I mean, how are we loving retirement? How are we loving like exaltation? That's what I'm saying. I feel like Aquarius, you can take fucking 3 minutes on the beat and just drink some water, because you're just doing so well. Like, in my spirit, Aquarius, it's just like, dude, this is like, because it's like when the switch like switches on for us, it's like you were right the whole time type of shit. And I just think we are eating this up. I mean, we're just eating up the reality of like, it won't stop. From here on out, everything I've ever said was really dead ass. So I don't really have much else to say about it. I'm like feeling so excited. I feel like God knew to like this is how we're feeling. Like, we're getting messages of victory. Like, the people are having to admit defeat. Yeah, it's giving mischievous. They're having to admit defeat. Yes. Most definitely. Most definitely. Aquarius, get ready for a lot of messages to flood in. A lot of messages to flood in. These girls do not want this primordial smoke from karma right now. They really don't, and they're about to get it. So let's just... I don't even know what to say to this. I'm like, this is so crazy, because I'm like in my bag right now in terms of the Aquarian frequencia. It's like the time to be at optimal brain capacity. It's that time for us. It's our time to be the strongest emotionally. It's our time, because right now the collapse of the illusion is so hard and destructive and like so intense that you could, if you weren't an Aquarius, you could get like washed up by the fact that it's like you could get washed up by any number of towers that are falling right now. And for a lot of Aquarians, I want to say this because this is something that was contemporary. Like, there are a lot of people that you have to really be in the feeling space. So you have to feel for that truth right now, which we know how to do, obviously, with Sword Suit. We're the King of Swords, you know what I mean? But right now, you're going to have to really discern for that sort of truth, because people can't lie right now. So they're being boxed into a corner. Like, what you said is correct. So instead of doing what you used to do in the gaslighting paradigm, age of Pisces, instead of being like, I know the truth, I say the truth, I embody the truth, I speak the truth, and then when I come up against lies, I start getting in my feelings and I start getting emotional, and then you do the stupid thing where you tucker and cower to the lie. You're like, oh, I guess that's true then. No, it's not true. That's just a lie. Like, that's what I feel like. I'm like, Aquarius, no, you're literally just sitting there and you're like the human lie detector. Like, that might be the fucking... They might as well just call you that. No, but it's a real sensation right now, because there is so much because again, we talked about this. We already know this. I'm going to talk to you like it's us. But we've already been warning people. It's like, dude, we only have so many more minutes. 30 minutes. You know, we have 30 minutes before like the timer goes off on all this shit, and we can't. So a lot of people they're not conscious enough to understand what we're talking about, especially why we were doing so much like spiritual warning, you know, spiritual like guys, not good, right? So they didn't understand that, but like, so you understand now that people are locked into timelines that they have to play out. Most people, I'm also going to say this for you, Aquarius, most people right now, they're living out karma that they don't even, like, they've already they're not even the person anymore that created that karma. So this is what a lot of people are realizing, like, around you, Aquarius. This is why, again, you're about to have a lot of messages flood you, because you were dead ass on the money. And I think the problem is most people didn't take your warning, but either way, they're going to come back around and be like, you're a real ass motherfucker, because you did try to warn me. There was obviously no avoiding it because I'm stupid and unconscious, but like, you were dead ass on the money, and it's good to know. And so you're about to get like a lot of respect, Aquarius, because it's like, it's good to know that Aquarius is like an institution of truth like that, to where like they know. Because it's like, even if I didn't take their advice, it's like, you know how you'd feel after someone's like warned you about something that maybe you didn't even consider, but then it's like they're spot on. So then people look back at Aquarius and are like, dude, oh shit, like you're really... So it's almost like Aquarius, like you don't even have ops anymore. You legit don't. Because even ops would like some heads up about what's going on. Because the towers that are happening right now, not good. Just not good. In general, not fun, not exciting, nothing positive about them. And I think that goes across the board, whether you're a demonic frequency or fucking angelic, it doesn't even matter, anywhere in between. It's like everyone, because when Uranus goes into Gemini, there's a lot of unpredictability that only Aquarius can predict. I'm just gonna be honest with you. As soon as Uranus goes into Gemini, no one's gonna know what the fuck is going on except for us. Literally, they're gonna be like, why is everything so erratic? And our brain is the only one that knows Uranus's code. 1000%. It's crazy right now. You're about to get a lot of Page of Swords energy. Messages flooding from people and it's not it's messages of appraisal of like you're about the fact that you're like a human lie detector. You're literally the truth. But it's also, it's like, it would be it's indiscriminate. It's like you would be so surprised that even your ops, because when you attune to the truth doesn't have a polarity. It's not good or bad. It's the truth. So again, it doesn't matter. It's you're about to get villains and like superheroes in your DMs. Like, brother, only you knew the truth. None of us could see the truth. It doesn't even matter what side they're on. That's us right now. That's how I feel. 10 out of 10. Oh God, that's crazy. Aquarius, let's see what God has for us. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you for giving me. Oh my God, Aquarius. Aquarius, you told everybody the world was about to end. You were like, the world's about to end in 30 minutes. 30 minutes, yes. Didn't see one of you bitches say happy Earth Day. Not a single one of you. Not a single, what? It's like the Earth doesn't even exist anymore. What? That's, what? That's what Aquarius is on. It's like, that's why we're dying. That's why Aquarius is like, it's over. It's collapsing. Babylon is falling right now. Right now. Right now, yes. Yes. And Aquarius, look at all the seeds that you said. Remember a long time ago when you planted all these before there was fucking ripe ass, fucking abundant ass, fucking produce growing? This was one shit you had to take to the grave. I feel like you had to bury some shit in people had dirt on you. You see what I'm saying? And they threw some dirt on my name and I grew about it. Like, it's the dirt that they threw on your name that you grew about. But now the shit that you grew about is like showing astronomical truth about the end of the world. I don't know why they think it's like 30 minutes. Yes. Yes. I'm getting, you are so heavily invested in, because there's nowhere else to get this. In the Aquarian, it's like you can't, if you don't know no Aquarians, good luck. You really will not know what the hell is going on. It's about to make no sense. Because this is the rewiring of the circuitry. Like, if something collapses and it's rubble and it's a dust cloud and it's apocalyptic and it just flattens out and it's like nuclear, and then it's like, how do we, you kind of need the original atoms to start jiggling around to kind of like create new matter into form. So it's gonna be that way, where it's like when Uranus is rewiring the shit when it goes into Gemini after the collapse. I mean, it's just like this portal. Like I said, I wish you guys would play somewhere it's safe. I would hate to, Aquarius, Aquarius, this is someone who's like, I'm warning you as much as I can up until the very last second, and just trust, Aquarius, that so many people respect you for that. Some people are like, they're locked into stuff that they can't, it's not even like there's anything they can do. That's their karma. It's their karma, because they're not as good as us. They aren't. They don't have pure hearts like us, unfortunately. They've changed, they've grown, but yeah, they still got to get caught up in the middle of the whatever the fuck they got to get caught up in. Yeah, unfortunately. But Aquarius is like, brother, just so you know, I'm giving you this because everyone is like, what the fuck, dude? Because I just think these girls were doing business as usual. It's really about to end for real. You don't have any more time. That will be the last time you get to do some old world shit. And it's like, I'm telling you, Aquarius is looking around right now. We are looking with the Jesus view. We are looking at that. We are looking at this vibe, and we are staring at these girls, and we are just sitting there. Like, I feel like Aquarian's like, right. Because when you really see the death and destruction that's already here, that these girls are like not, it's like, Aquarius, you're sitting somewhere minding your fucking own because you are playing where it's safe. You are nowhere near unsustainability. You've already rebuilt the new world for you, and you're already dwelling in it. But right now, during this time when everything's about to collapse, it's like you wouldn't even, it's like, dude, it's like you have no more time. That's why, Aquarius, I'm gonna tell you right now, you're letting people enjoy their life before they die. You're just like chilling. You're like, enjoy that. You're like, just enjoy that. You're looking at people, it's like you're staring at people and you're like, that's the last time you'll be with that friend. That's the last time you're gonna be in that relationship. That's the last time you're gonna be able to do that for work again. That's the last time you're ever gonna be able to say you do, that's your identity when it, Aquarius looking at all you girls like, 30 minutes, wrap it up, 30, that's all you got. Aquarius, there was evidence all along, brother. This is crazy. This is crazy, brother. Do you know how many people are going to want to come into union with you, Aquarius? This is also an energy of like, the union has already taken place on the 5D in terms of the things that like the proper alignment taking place. But I think right now, Aquarius, there's a serious adjudication. Someone is about to seriously because it's a Beauty and the Beast dynamic. There is an energy that's just like the only thing that had enough God strength to tame my true beast. And they have a lot of evidence of it. It's like a lot of overwhelming evidence of it. And it probably came from the ways that you're always mouthing off about how people are dying. I feel like a lot of times when somebody knows that we're all about to die or some shit, you know, niggas be like, hey man, I just really love you. You speak from that vibration. I feel like when people deal with you, Aquarius, it's like you speak from the vibration of like, listen, I just really care about you. And it is that kind of urgent like vibe. It's kind of just like, well, we're in danger. It's like, Aquarius, you never stopped being like, I'm fucking having to cut through the bullshit right now because we don't have much time to, you know what I mean? I feel like that's where you're always coming from. And it's like also, Aquarius, while the world is ending and there's all this evidence of such, you're somewhere strong as, like you, also Aquarius, you look strong as fuck. You look strong as fuck and you're just like chilling in union. This is scary too. Because I feel like I'm getting a visual, Aquarius, that like currently, right now, the phase that we're in is like, this is the juxtaposition. The current phase is like, this is a bush full of bombs that are about to detonate at different varying timers, right? And it's just like, you're sitting here with God, like it's a matter of time before any one of these bombs goes off, straight up. But what's crossing it is that like, you've already embodied your God strength. Like somehow, everyone else is in this paradigm where it's like the bomb could destroy and collapse it, but your building is already erect. Does that make sense? It's like, you've been on the union journey so long ago, you're already exemplifying, you already are like, I'm telling you, you look mad buff wherever you are right now. You're already somewhere. It's just like homestead living. Like Aquarius is in total new world. They're not doing they've already collapsed it. Wherever Aquarius is, they're not living like you girls. Like at all. They're not living like you girls. Because everybody else is sitting around with bombs. Like, it's like, that's what I'm saying. It's like, the current disposition and climate is like, this is all gonna explode, so I wouldn't do that. It's like unsustainable. Because Seven of Pentacles, the world, this all ends. It's like, these go bad, is what I hear. It's like, it may be this is like, oh my God, and this is a lot of people, Aquarius, you also might be watching a lot of people just like eat the forbidden fruit. Because it's like, you can pick this, but this is the apple that turns rotten. And that's why the world card goes like, that's what's kind of like your vibe. It's like, you're literally sitting here just like unfazed because you're like, well, one, you're in fucking the homestead. You're on the farm or somewhere. You're like doing the Aquarius thing, building up your giant, beautiful God strength land. It's like land that you've got Aquarius going on. And while you're doing that, it's got you so calm because you're just like, these people are contemplating what disgusting forbidden fruit to take. And you're like, that's what you're on? That's what you're on, Aquarius. You're like, that's what you think the assignment is right now? Which one of these bombs do I want to like bite and poison myself with? Because I think, you know, Aquarius, you also have a really like good self-love right now, because outside of truth, it's endemic right now. Like, if someone's gonna choose anything that isn't true, it's not even an excuse. It's not about talking about nobody. It's not about judging nobody. No, it's genuinely like, there's not really an option to pick from this tree. Do not pick this fruit. This is someone who's like, if you pick from this tree, it's over for you. Aquarius, you warned that. And I feel like you're about to be coming into some crazy union, because whether people pick it or they heed your warning or they actually pick the fruit, you're telling the truth. And so if they survive after the fucking, they're gonna run right to you, Aquarius, and be like, brother, you're God strength. It took a lot of God strength even to get back here and come into union with you, because you were so right about picking from that bush. You was so right about picking from that bush, because I just fucking, I'm saying, it's like a nigga's like contemplating which one of these is gonna end your shit. It's like Aquarius is just like looking at a lot of people being like, it's basically pick your poison. It's basically right now, it's like, you're gonna die either way, is what Aquarius says. You are gonna die either way. It doesn't matter. You need to. Aquarius is like, oh, ascended. Aquarius is like, end it, brother. Whatever you gotta do. whoever you gotta fuck, whatever demon you gotta fucking jump into your body, whatever, because it's gotta stop. You gotta pick something, because you can't prolong the inevitable. You know, there's a new world to prop up. Let's keep going. Aquarius, you have the cosmic forces backing your victory. You don't just look good, you don't just feel good, you don't just have it all. You're in cosmic flow with, like, everything is manifesting. So many things are, so many angelic, there's just so much that wants to support your victory right now. Aquarius, I also feel like April 2026, huge investment came in that actually is going to help you get the castle. That's owed to you because you already live like it. Like I said, you helped God, Aquarians everywhere, helped God create the new earth. So now God is giving you your plot, your land. And I feel like your victory, I think you don't realize this, but your victory is, like, really celebrated. Again, even by the fucking rotten fruit pickers, it's, like, really celebrated because it's just non-negotiable that Aquarius deserves it. Because you're not thinking and moving like these girls. You're not doing anything like the old world at all. You never have. We never came up in this bitch doing nothing like you girls. But that's just paying off right now because it's our age. Let's see what's in the recent past. Holy shit. You saw it coming. You saw a vision of New Earth, and so you became that in the recent past. You gave prophecy. And you want to know what else is funny, Aquarius? You're just in your bones, you're giving priestess. Truly. But it's also that the prophecy that you see told you that you were supposed to be a kingdom keeper. It told you that you were supposed to get ready to have a self. Because a lot of people right now don't understand why Aquarius is feeling so good. Why they're, like, letting themselves have so much and be for themselves, like pouring so much love in it. Why is Aquarius doing that? Because God already told you in the new world, Aquarius, it's nothing like the old world. You're a Queen of Pentacles. You're supposed to run this domain. That's why you know exactly what would be forbidden fruit. You know exactly what will end the world. You know exactly what isn't sustainable for us to keep growing. That's what I keep saying. It's just like you were telling people, it's like, listen, we're going to have to tend to this earth in the future. But there's so many things that will just end the planet. Literally. Like, Aquarius, like, this is just going to kill us all. So interesting. Let's keep seeing what we got. I mean, Aquarius. Is it even surprising that you get this? Is it even really surprising that you get a fucking fat lump sum of fucking cashiana to go fucking put down on the fucking homestead type of shit? Or to make that move to, like, make your dwelling in New Earth? Look how hard you fucking work. To manifest this. I'm also getting that a lot of Aquarian like, your process, you're someone who you had enough humility to be like, if you ever get to create something you don't take that for granted. Whenever you get to a magician period, which means you can create how you want your life to be, that is a privilege. That comes from people who work really hard to get to that position. You honored that. You knew, Aquarius. I don't know, albeit your whole walk throughout your whole life, whatever it is, you know about the burden. You know about the weight. You know when you have to stay in apprentice school, when you got to do the Harry Potter magic schools type of shit before you can really start casting the right type of spells to kind of bringing this down. And I think you were working so hard to see if you could do magic for real, if you could make this, because I think there was a really big wish that God, in exchange for ushering in the new world through your own vessel, Aquarius, you were hoping God will give you this forever home in the new world, will let you have a residence there. And I think, Aquarius, you've just been in your own race with just you and God. You don't care. You want to impress the Creator with the creations you were making. You don't care about what these girls got going on whatsoever. It has always been about reaching something magically that you want to do. You see it, Aquarius. You know there are people out there who can bring in certain things themselves, and you're always asking the questions like, well, what would be the difference between that millionaire and me as a human being? Like, you know, what's the difference between me and this person who runs a Fortune 500 company? What's the difference between me and the person who's a mom or a dad? Or what's the difference between me and that person? And I feel like you bridge those gaps. You sort of work backwards because you understand that. You respect that, you know, to be able to create life the way that you want to is the ultimate goal. And I think a lot of girls, I don't think they see how this is like a clean, swift, easy break. You went so motherfucking hard. That's why. God can use your story, Aquarius, to talk about magic and get people to believe again. Just based on what like your life story has been. And the trajectory. So that is exactly why you're in your victory march era. Like, Aquarians are somewhere just fucking dropping video montages about how fucking perfect their life is. Straight up. You're mad-breaded. You saw all this coming. You already, it's like you know geographically where you belong. So it's like, because this is deeply, like this is deep. It's like it's also, Aquarius, I want to say, the soil that you worked on is the soil you would like to get your abundance on. You see, because a lot of people try to pimp Aquarius out. It's like, oh, what do you want to get when you get, you know, when you make it bigger, when you get your bag, where you meet, you're like, no. If I built this bag on this land, that's where the fuck I'm about to spin this bag. It's huge for you. Bottom of the deck is the Ten of Wands. You have really studied. You attached labor with magic. You've just Aquarius. Aquarius, what the fuck, dude? Dude, your whole Ten of Pentacles, the Sun. It is motherfucking time. It is motherfucking time. I don't know if it's just because everyone all at once wants to invest in you because you told them about picking from forbidden fruit. The forbidden fruit right now would be like the fall of capitalism, the fall of Babylon, the fall of the, you know, you would like maybe stop eating that because it's not sustainable. I think too, Aquarius, you dealt with so many people, you know, so many people tried to end shit with you too during this journey. While you, like I said, Aquarius, it just looks like you were always building this. That's why it's here now. This is a deeply personal message for us because this isn't God just gifting this. You had to be building this the whole way. You've got a partnership. You've got a story. You've got a fucking history. You have it all. That's why you're reaching Aquarius. Babes, yes, us, yes, new world, new kingdom builders, yes. We were always outcasted because we weren't in that system. So we weren't weird, we just were literally not doing the dumb thing. We were literally just not doing the unsustainable thing. I don't know how else to put it to these girls. You know, but they're bummed out. They're not, no, actually no one's bummed out, but it's like, I just want you to understand how much this is like the conscious prophecy on your life. You were born with Aquarian placements at this time on planet Earth as soon as the Aquarian age was ushered in. Yet you had a major part to play in mapping out the grid. Wherever you are, Aquarius, you have written your story where you're standing. That's why you're tethered to it. That's why you're not going this. Whatever land you're standing on, you found you tended to that. Ooh, Aquarius. Oh my God. You tended to the land. This is what I'm saying, Aquarius. Right now, everyone knows because of your story that we're not just manifesting. If you really want something in New Earth, you have to give to the land first. We're not serving capitalism. We're not serving people. You go to that motherfucking dirt and you connect with that motherfucking dirt. You put them steps in, you had to, Aquarius, you're fucking somewhere like digging, you're putting the chicken coop together. You see what I'm saying? It doesn't. You could be living in New York City. You could be living in the country. It doesn't even matter. Wherever Aquarius is standing, the land you were the only person talking about how we all live on planet Earth, right? Okay. So why are you girls not getting somewhere? Wherever you want to stay, you have to connect to it because there's a lot of these girls that live on the internet, for real. And that could never be Aquarius. It could never be Aquarius. Aquarius, I want you to fucking just chill too, because I think you're so hard on yourself. Because obviously none of us are doing enough, and I feel like you have the conscious awareness to think about how sad the collective is on behalf of God. Like, you know that, because you're just like, oh my God, there's so many bitches out here that are fucking dead asleep in their spirit, demonic, dead asleep, nothing we can do about it, right? And it's just like, guys, I mean, we know, we get it, team. But Jesus Christ, this is so incredible, because you are saying to people, in the age of the Aquarian, you will never get a mansion, you will never get money, you will never have anything, and you will be debited, taxed, audited, fucking taken back from. If you have something that's a typical, and you don't tend to the land yourself, Aquarius is somewhere running their whole house. Best believe that. Best believe that. You scrub the floors yourself, you do the shit yourself, huh? Because you want to, not even because of some dumb shit, no, because you need to take care of the fucking planet that you're standing on. Aquarius is not no. All you bitches want to talk manifestation, be careful. Is what Aquarius is saying, be careful. Y'all trying to manifest all this shit you can't keep up with. Aquarius looking at y'all, but you're still big bagged. Why are you still big bagged? How you gonna be big bagged and how you gonna tend to this land? You don't look like you broke a sweat ever for spirit. You don't look like you fasted ever for spirit. That's why they're not getting this, Aquarius. That's why they don't get no keys to no kingdom on this fucking earth grid. They don't get none of that, brother. Because you are showing you have to put in work. You got to put in work for God to be able to be given some magician status. Everybody want to come up here and talk about that? No, because your victory, the reason you marching with the exaltation is people can't talk shit about you. There's something so notable about your story. Because you had the prophecy. You knew it wasn't cool to be planting seeds and gardening and growing your own marijuana. It wasn't cool to do none of that shit. But Aquarius is never gonna not do that shit. That doesn't, just like not being alive to us. What you mean I'm not supplying for myself? What you mean I don't know where my food come from? You know? What you mean I don't know where my clothes are made from? What you mean I'm not connected to the labor that it takes to have the fucking luxury goods that I have? What you mean? Fuck you mean? Aquarius ain't somewhere acting bigger than they britches. Aquarius' goal is never to be bigger than they britches. Aquarius' goal is to fix these systems, to innovate these systems, trying to figure out a better, more sustainable system. I just kept getting homestead vibes. It's like, you get the homestead because you're willing to work the homestead. That's the thing. Everybody want to be like, oh man, I want to live on the farm. Fuck off. What you know about a farm? You better stay in that rental. You better stay in that rental. You don't know nothing about that. Aquarius, they don't know nothing about that. They ain't never done nothing for real. Fucking city slickers. The fuck? City slickers. Fuck. Spirit don't speak that language. You better catch the MARTA. Bitch.
That's where you belong.
That's where you belong. On that subway. That's where you belong. Aquarius could never. Aquarius is walking it out, bitch. Getting it out the mud. What? Y'all still Ubering everywhere? The fuck? Aquarius looking at you like, the fuck? I'm talking Aquarius. They don't know nothing about this. They don't know nothing about the OG grid workers. We the grid workers right now. Age of Aquarius. We grounded down the light. You grounded down the light with your blood, sweat, and tears. You put your soul and your pussy meat into that fucking soil, bitch. That's why you get this land. That's why God's putting your house on this land proper. Aquarius, this is fucking crazy. You getting a big fat bag of rat gauge from God. Yeah, because you told everybody the truth. You said you don't get nothing you can't work for. Because anything that comes to you will get taken just as quickly if you can't sustain it. So quit wishing on stars. Aquarius is like, quit wishing on stars. What the fuck is you wishing for? All you niggas do is get around Aquarius talking about like you want what somebody else has. Do you have any perspective? Do you know what it takes? Aquarius, you're also the sage wisdom right now. You looking at other people like, listen, all I hear is you run your mouth about how what you have isn't enough for you, but you're not seeing the unsustainable problem here is you. It's always gonna be greener. It's always gonna be somebody prettier. It's always gonna be somebody better. But why can't you hold the stuff that you got in your own hands? Why can't you be accountable and take the stuff that you got in your own hands is what Aquarius is saying. You made this dumbass life with these people. Now it's not good enough for you. See, Aquarius I'm just letting y'all know what Aquarius is on, because it's like we didn't get the homestead and the cash flow to do it. Sitting up here lying on our spirit, talking about we be fucking people over, being unaccountable, being narcissistic, being insane, murdering shit and people and everybody, fucking killing babies and stuff. We didn't get here doing shit like that. No, bitch, you had to repent. You had to cry. You had to bleed into this ground. Huh? You ain't never been outcasted before, huh? Oh. You ain't never been crucified before, huh? You ain't never died? Shit, brother. What the fuck are we finna do? It's all fun and games until Aquarius gets the fucking resources to fucking own some land. Aquarius, you about to own your 40 acres and a mule. Aquarius, you getting your 40 acres and a mule today, says God. Says God. You getting your 40 acres and a mule today. Because you said God's word. You showed God's vision. You told the truth about what's coming in the future. You told the fucking truth, fuck ass guys. You didn't make no money from telling the truth. You didn't grow as fast as your peers did. You weren't widely accepted. People still don't understand you or what you about. Didn't stop you from fucking being the high priestess though. Now did it. Now did it. Now let me gaze into this motherfucking dandelion and see what the fuck I see in the future for you bitches. I can tell you what Aquarius saw in their future. Aquarius always saw this. You always knew this was what your destiny was. It didn't matter. I feel like I see a lot of Aquarians coming out the motherfucking trenches, brother. Coming out the motherfucking trenches. You came up out the motherfucking trenches because you saw the vision. You said, no, I'm a kingdom keeper. I got an aqua placement? Oh, for sure. For sure. God want me out here fucking, yes. And it looked like you didn't let nobody stop you from coming into union with that cosmic vision. You didn't let nobody stop you. Why would we do that? What the fuck is listening to people ever got us? Huh? Fuck ass guys. No, not Aquarius. No. That's what I'm saying, Aquarius. I just feel like there's a stark reality where, like, right now, you're not even letting somebody devalue you to even be like, oh, Aquarius, you always got your head on straight. What should we do? What should I? No. Bitches coming up for you for advice. You like, you're about to die soon. That's it. That's about to, it's just a little death magic. That's all that's about to happen. Oh, that's a forbidden fruit. I'm telling you, bitches is asking Aquarius, like, what you thinking? Aquarius is like, oh, yeah, yeah, it's for sure. You going straight against God. You going straight down, straight to hell. Yeah. Yes, brother, yes. Oh, yeah. Aquarius is like, oh, yeah, brother, yeah. You did what to the high priestess? Oh, yeah, you going to hell. That's not going to be good for you. That's not going to be good for you. She instructed you not to eat that fruit and you ate it anyways? Oh, shit, bro. Bitch, can you actually get back from me? Because I didn't do that. I don't want none of the smoke. God, I see how you was doing. I see you was nibbling. I see, you know what? Oh, the high priestess went up to you and said, back the fuck down, and you piped the fuck up. Aquarius is like, y'all play where it's safe. Y'all play where it's safe. That's our vibe right now. Y'all go play where it's safe because I don't know too much about that. It took me everything to get these motherfucking keys to this kingdom, and you think I'm gonna be sitting up here playing with y'all? No. Aquarius didn't get nowhere. Aquarius listened to the high priestess. Aquarius sitting up here like, why the fuck would some woman just come up to me running her mouth for no reason? Y'all be so misogynistic. The divine feminine high priest is coming out here. God, the feminine prophecy coming out like lava cakes. Everyone got the word. Y'all was there in 2020. We all got the word. We was all warned. Now they sitting up here in 2026, still jet setting. Still can't stay home, Aquarius. You be looking at your friends like, damn, 40th vacation? Damn, you ain't changed your job, you ain't worked, you ain't moved your career around to readjust it to the new world yet? You still wasting resources? Could never be Aquarius. It's dolo out here. You told these niggas it's every man for themselves. That's what you told them. You gave the best advice you could. I wouldn't do what you're doing. I don't think Aquarius could give anybody any better advice than I strongly suggest against what you would do, because I would strongly suggest against that for myself. What can you do other than sit in your fucking 10 pentacles? Aquarius, I also feel like while everyone else's world is ending, you're sitting you are literally safe in your castle. Like, there they go, playing in traffic. Rush hour, that's what they want to do all day. And they gonna call Aquarius and be like, Aquarius, I'm so fucked up. I don't know what's going on. I'm freaking out. This is dangerous. I'm not safe. And you was supposed to be somewhere in the kingdom tucked up. But you was out at the rodeo. Without a condom. Aquarius. Aquarius. You people can't even. They might as well stay from the fuck away from you. Because Aquarius, you're like, a lie is a lie. A lie is a lie, and it will put you on a liar's path. That's what this says. That's what it says. Aquarius is like, there's two options right now. Can you not tell the planet on fire? There's two options on this Earth Day. You can be King of Swords and tell the truth, or you can do the fuck ass lie. You tell the truth, you go down the path of the truth tellers, you get exonerated, you keep your strength. You tell a lie, God gonna put you down that motherfucking liar's path and it's gonna spit you out so motherfucking weak, it's not even gonna be funny. Girl, how much weight do y'all want to carry? That Aquarius is like, it's simple math. You lie, it's these weights feel two different types of way. It could be a burden or a blessing. It could be your strength. Because I feel like only a King of Swords, only your truth would make you strong enough to carry how heavy this is. If you're lying, you're not going to be able to carry what the scenario is about to be in your life. And Aquarius warned you of that. Aquarius warned you of that. Today is where the two worlds split. Absolutely. Absolutely. Because by April 25th, the truth comes out. The truth will be settled. And Uranus will be the fucking doing the rewiring thing. But right now, Aquarius is looking at people and it's like, oh, that's the path you chose. Oh, you're choosing the light. It's like, Aquarius, you also have no loyalties right now. You're like you have no loyalties and you're the human light. You're just objective. You're just like, because I think right now it's kind of just about letting people reveal what path they're about to walk down. You know how this ends. The fear of God is about to be put in all of us. You know how it ends. You can either take the Robotussi or you cannot and go out sad. I don't know what to say. Simple as that. Time is up on that shit, brother. Aquarius, also people are looking at you this way. Next to you, they feel like you, look how they feel like you view them. You plebeian. You. All you are is your lies. Like Aquarius, your vibe is like gauntlet. It's like me and all my fuck ass lies. You know what path people are walking on. They don't even want to face you with that. If they on the liar path, they don't even want to face the Aquarius right now. They don't. And don't. Oh, Jesus. You guys, not good. Not good. Because Two of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles. So Aquarius tried to tell you, sustainability is alive and well on the planet now. There is a whole grid. There's a whole new higher vibration, a whole new kingdom plane that exists now. And it's sustainability based. Everyone in this realm knows how to produce their life themselves. You see what I'm saying? You needed to be here already. You needed to figure out how to get your Knight of Pentacles to invest in something sustainable. That's the splitting of the worlds. It's the splitting of the fucking worlds for sure. Aquarius is over here like my Knight of Pentacles, what I was doing. You guys thought I was slow. You thought I wasn't doing shit. It's like, fear. Aquarius, I think you also had a fear about, this is like a primordial truth that would disturb your spirit. You had this fear that a Queen of Pentacles keeping someone bond, like this is not integrated, right? Like this Queen of Pentacles can't really, she needs the foundation of someone else to like essentially run even just the Pentacles realm, right? So there's just a lot missing from this because there's no other elements of something else, right? So if that's heavily feared, I think you used to fear that the Empress would lose to this frequency. But you see what I'm saying? That's what I was talking about, the human lie detector test. That's what's really important for you right now, Aquarius. Make sure you realize you're the lie detector. Don't go, like you're seeing a lot of shit presented in front of you with your fucking whole senses. But God wants you to know you're the lie detector test. Go ahead and test it. Test it. Use your high priestess to test if they're telling the truth or not. Because you're gonna realize, oh, you're gonna be able to see like, oh, some stuff is a lie. They know that that's not real. And it's gonna help you because like the reason you get to be the lie detector is because you're all pentacles. This is the most pentacles reading I've ever had for Aquarius. Everything with you is physical. So basically this means you are embodied. This means like when people look at you, you're healthy, you look like the best possible version of yourself physically, and you have the best possible life you could be having for whatever stage in life you're at. That's why you get to be the lie detector test. That's exactly why. Because you are the best version of you right now. So God is going to use you to debunk the lies. Because the lies can't stand to your physical truth. Your truth is physical now. So you are actually playing that role for people. So you might be the friend that people are going on right now. And it's like, if you come in and they're like, what do you think of this person? You're the one that they're like, tell me what you think, because you're like, your friend might be sloppy, but you're good. So they're going to be like, you tell me what you're seeing, because they know your life is in union. Aquarius is in union. Aquarius is also in New Earth, right? So they know if you saw something, you would say something. And the something you would say would be based in truth. Because right now, it's just like a lot of people are trying to cut down the lies. They're trying to clear this shit off the path. Look at this. This path is like filled with a bunch of stuff all on it. I think a lot of people right now have their truth, which is always really big and overwhelming, but they also have a lot of fucking lies in it. And they really need you, Aquarius. The world needs you to be the human lie detector test. They need you. Because Aquarius, I don't think you think you're foundational in fucking debunking the myths for people, but you are. Like, people are using you. People you don't even know are using you and just like your objective life to compare and contrast, so they can expel lies and this shit. Because I think there's so many demonic infiltrated spaces right now that like people can't. There's no other way to like clear this out. If it wasn't for Aquarius, that's what I meant when I said God used you guys. God will be using us during this time. So crazy, Aquarius. Let's see the outcome. Oh my God, Aquarius, do not fear at all. I feel like you fear. I think in the past you used to fear, because in the age of Pisces, the material realm didn't have spirit to back it up. So you had a chronic fear of where you are now. But God was like, no, Aquarius, you have to, because Aquarius, we're not materialistic. So we're kind of like bummed out by like capitalism and stuff. Or just like, not even just capitalism, but it's like a step further. Like, we almost feel like we have a fear of like, oh, I don't want to be the person to run the farm. Because it's like, no. Because we're air. We're like, I don't want I don't want to be bonded. But like, no, you need to now. Because the people who inherit the earth are the meek, the truth tellers. And so you don't feel like you're worthy of this responsibility, but you are the empress. And I also feel like there was a lot of false people, like massa. There's all these massas around who have all this stuff that they don't deserve, that the land needs you to go seize, Aquarius, to collect. You have to give it up on behalf of the planet. Because the planet is snitching. These girls don't tend to the land. They don't work the soil. They just take from it. The trees are crying to you, Aquarius, and you hear them. It like nauseates you. Like at night, it's like, oh my God, I just feel nature screaming. Because what the fuck are these girls doing? They don't even fucking, no connection to the earth, no connection to animals, no connection to nothing. Dead spirits. Scary. Type shit. So it's like, I just feel like this inheritance of the earth, and you're just like, okay. But it's like the twofold is that you're really needed to be the human lie detector because you're the empress. So many people, of course, I just feel that way. You might have been, like, I just feel like really recently, a lot of people have been reaching out to you etherically, because you have always been this empress. You have a whole empire that's factual, that's real. But it's not just that it's real, it's based in the New World structure, because we were building New World structures before we were asked to. Like, we came here being Aquarius. We were never going to make a false system. We were always going to be authentic. So now you're just at this place where it's like, you've graduated all 4 kingdoms. You have the whole empire now. And people look at you at that, but you have an empire of truth. You are like the human lie detector that is about to be granted an empire of truth, straight up. I want to go in and do some clarifiers to really get more storyline fleshed out for us, Aquarius, but this is huge. It's a lot. So let's see. What is the 7 of Pentacles talking about? Clarify the 7 of Pentacles, Spirit. Okay, so bottom of the root of the deck. The Hermit, right? The spiritual weakness. We're at the most spiritually weak time. And so Aquarius knew the majority of people, they're going to succumb to their flesh. They're going to pick the forbidden fruit. A Knight of Wands is the most spontaneous, horny, fucking, oh, I'm thinking with my dick type of nigga. So this is what most people do. If the Aquarius is just, I feel like we're just generally disappointed. Our genuine energy is like, I'm generally disappointed because you are really seeing with your own eyes, these bitches are weak. But it's also to show you that you're a leader. Because I think Aquarius, our problem is like, it's not a complex. It's the opposite in my opinion with Aquarius. It's like, we don't actually think of our knowledge as unique. We don't actually think of ourselves as smart as we actually really are most of the time, because I think we think everyone possesses this knowledge. So I kind of feel like this is spirit karmically breaking that in Aquarius to show you, no, you are actually the 11th zodiac sign with all of the knowledge housed in your big ass brain for a reason. Because I think you're seeing in front of you like, whoa, these bitches are really like, because I had the day where it's like, ew, y'all are very spiritually weak. Because it's like any forbidden fruit gets put in these people's face, any fucking offer from capitalism gets put in their face, and then they run towards it. And you're like, I could never build with you. I think you're getting a lot of clarity too on like who you could just genuinely like never build with because they're so weak in their flesh. Again, this is like the high priestess being like, hey, just make sure you don't go eat that fruit over there. You'll kill yourself. And just because of what the fruit looked like or whatever, they just run right to it. It's like really kind of disappointing. But I think instead, I feel like you had this huge chain where it's like, okay, we're not going to just fucking do the thing where Aquarius just like gets mad depressed. Because I think when we like give up on humanity, or when we see how just like weak the collective is spiritually, it's just like, what the fuck? Like, because some of the stuff that the collective chooses to do, like some of the stuff that the people in your life choose to do, you're just like, oh my God, this is so destructive. This isn't even, what? Why would you even think to do that? It's like how most of it, so it's just like you literally, it's the kind of energy where like I felt it today too. I felt like I really graduated, because usually when I see how like weak bitches are, I just immediately get depressed. I immediately like, oh my God, I don't even fucking want to do this revolution shit. These fuck ass losers, they'll never be able to fucking unionize. They'll never be a fucking, I just get so defeated sometimes. And I know you guys do too, because it's like, what the fuck are we even fighting for? These guys aren't even gonna they're not gonna fucking pull through. They're not Aquarius. God, fuck the rest of the zodiac. I mean, we feel that way all the time, dude. Because we're not even trying to be leaders. We're just like, you guys are just so dumb. I don't even know what to say. Right? Hermit. You always need somebody else's light to guide you. You can't guide yourself out of shit. And this is why. Because you're always too busy trying to fucking chow down on some forbidden fruit. Why? It's like Aquarius is like, you just got told by God not to do that, and there you go. So when your shit fucking fucks up, don't say shit. You know what I mean? It's kind of how God's on. Aquarius is also saying, Aquarius, I also feel like you went up to somebody. So Aquarius, you might be getting pulled on at this time by a lot of people who have a really bad habit of expecting you to make sense of their life. More so, they're just wasting your time at this point because they don't realize you've inherited New Earth. So you're actually not the friend that they can call anymore with their same dumb serial abuser bullshit. I don't know how to not be tempted out by demonic fruit. That's getting old for you, Aquarius. Straight up. Not even gonna hold you. It's kind of cooked. Because it's kind of becoming disrespectful. It's like, okay, if you can't realize that your best friends, or you're in a friendship or a partnership, or you're in your community with an Aquarius, which means like I don't struggle with that same shit, it's actually kind of becoming disrespectful. Actually. Because I already told you how to fucking get equal give and take. Stop sitting up here saying that you're not in union because something's happening to you. No, you keep sipping forbidden fruit. Like, Aquarius, you're literally telling people, I feel like you're knocking some sense into someone. You're like, it's forbidden fruit because of what you put in. Your soulmate is obviously your soulmate. What's for you is for you. Like, this is so much. I'm saying soulmate. It's like, but you're sitting here saying like, oh, something is keeping me from this. It's like, nope, the union's already happened on astral. It's obvious. So when are you going to stop making the problem happen? Whenever you stop walking out on it, it won't be a problem anymore. It's like, what is there's nothing to talk about. Aquarius is getting tired because a lot of people, I feel like, keep wasting your time and life force energy having you rehash stuff that you've already told them spiritually. You've already shown them with your example of embodiment how to get past what they're getting past. So this is also another reason why it ends now. There's a lot of world card energy where it's like, you eat this forbidden fruit this time, Aquarius told you you're going to die. You're going to die for it now. I hope it's worth it because you're going to die for it now. You're going to have to go all the way with that shit now. Because Aquarius is like, get off my motherfucking phone with this bullshit, brother. How many years you been coming to me talking about like, I don't know how to get this right. I'm always being kept out for my divine. No, you're not. No, you're not. And Aquarius is kind of going to leave those connections all together because Aquarius is realizing there's other Aquarius. Matter of fact, let me just go hang out with Aquarius. That's what Aquarius is saying. Because it's like, bitch, what the fuck? It's just not my assignment anymore. I just feel like Aquarius is inheriting too much for these fucking Knight of Wands guys to keep coming in and out of the picture. Trying to figure out if they want to commit to God or not. It's like, why? Aquarius. We've transformed. We crossed over. We crossed over. We did. We crossed all the way over. And we don't care. We're holding literally nothing. Because when we crossed over and we had that, this is successfully crossing over. Human lie detector. I'm not going to even hold, you're not even holding relationships anymore. It's like, my brother, my sister, my family, that doesn't even matter. Because right now, what's going to help people is being able to tell them, like, just keeping them in alignment with truth. That's the best thing you can do for people. It doesn't even matter what we are to each other. It's like, nigga, tell the truth. I don't even know what to tell you. That's Aquarius' advice. If you ask an Aquarius for advice right now, you need to tell the truth. You don't need to intellectualize the feeling. You need to tell the truth of the feeling. It doesn't matter. Because it's not going to get untangled by you trying to fucking control. That's why it's like how we got here. Let's clarify the High Priestess and the Repass. What did the High Priestess say in the recent past spirit? Aquarius, High Priestess already told you you're about to inherit New Earth. And everybody's looking at you like, you ain't shit but a Page of Wands. You ain't shit but a Page of Wands. And it is. Aquarius, you have so many fucking rackets. This is insanity. This is literally insanity. 9 of Pentacles clarifying the fucking 8 of Pentacles and the Magician. What? You made your own currency. You made your own new world. You created your own new world currency. You got somewhere and God was like, okay, Aquarius, I'm gonna give you 3 wishes. And the first wish immediately off top, you said, I want to give me a wand so I can make my own unlimited amount of wishes. That's exactly what you got. Now it's like, Aquarius, every thought that comes in your head, you have the funding to back it. Everything you want to create, you actually have your own bank of resources to do it. That is how I'm feeling right now. I am feeling like I have arrived. I don't have anything else because it's like everything I want to do, you don't want to see Aquarius at this place. Because Aquarius has all these ideals that are about to get backed up by their own money now. That's crazy. We have, our ideals are about to be funded by us now. Because God's paying us as much. That's you don't gotta ask nobody to understand your out. That means there's gonna be a lot of really beautiful initiatives on this planet. There's gonna be a lot of new Earth systems and programs that Aquarius is putting together because you're so unique and you had such a unique story that clearly showed you a lot of global contemporary challenges that you could lay a hand to. So in your own way, in your own story, you are answering those problems. You are fixing those issues. You are bridging those gaps. You are being the mentor that needed to be there. Yes, but this is a huge thing because it's like you have the finances now to back up every fucking delusional whim these girls wanted to suppress in you. How that dictates. Aquarius. Again, I know you girls are not at the top because I'm at the top. And if they're not at the top, they're at the bottom. Aquarius, you have the 10 of Pentacles clarified by the 10 of Pentacles. What? So, where you are is endgame. You look around where you are right now, Aquarius. You are with all the things, everything around you will have for the rest of your life, for the rest of your story. That is the foundation you have already arrived at. 10 of Pentacles. So, when hell breaks loose, for these girls in Babylon, when Babylon crumbles and all of these people realize that they're just hitting sticks back and forth, that they've corralled themselves with a bunch of people who don't have this. They should have been with Aquarius at the homestead. They're not at the homestead with Aquarius. They're on foreign land fighting, warring. And you know this. You know that they're living lies. You Aquarius, look how you're like this was me this morning. I just woke up, husband, we had a big ass thing of oatmeal on ours. It's like, and we let these girls duke it out in hell. Because it's about how embodied we are in our Empress energy. That we know. We're like, it don't even matter what Beavis and Butthead do over there in hell. Because they're in hell because they didn't want to get somewhere and build a kingdom. But I think this is what Aquarius is saying, where do you want to be housed then if you don't build a house for yourself? If you don't build a home for your authentic self, where do you expect to be? Because I think a lot of your bitches are going to be calling you Aquarius, like, can I come to your home? Say, oh my God, what the fuck, this is scary. It's like, and Aquarius is like, don't call my motherfucking phone with that bullshit. Don't call my motherfucking phone with that bullshit. What? Bro, what? Just stop, you created this. Just in the same way, because Aquarius is like, just in the same way that I made choices that helped me get to my 10 of Pentacles, you made choices to help you get to your 5 of Wands. You're not about to play Aquarius no more. No, shut up, dude. No more coming to your rescue. No more giving you prophecy or trying to coddle you. You're toxic. You run after forbidden fruit. You don't want the scoopfuls of peach wobbly cobbler that you got. Suck my nuts. Deal with it. But you're not gonna call me when I'm at my 10 of Pentacles. What can I help you with, sir? And or madam, what do you want? You can't even get to these motherfuckers. You don't know where they at. They on foreign land. Fucking up somebody's economy. The fuck can you do for these guys? You told them, stop acting like you weren't born somewhere with intention. Go in your neighborhood and fix your shit, you know? Or live somewhere where you can contribute to the soil so that the land doesn't boot you out. These guys are homeless. You remember how they was trying to call you that? These guys are actually homeless. They don't have a house. They'll never be able to have a home. That's the other thing that people don't see coming in the age of the Aquarian. Getting housing, nah. The land is gonna kick you out. Natural disasters will come. Certain circumstances, it's gonna come. The land is about to do a massive excavation starting April 25th. Yes, when Uranus goes into Gemini, the whole grid's getting lit up. Yes. Absolutely. Yes, mark your calendars, like 3 days, yes. Yeah, the land's not fucking with you. And then all these hobos are gonna just be fucking fighting one another with just a wand. They got no other fucking sense of semblance, nothing. They don't know what's going on. And you're just gonna be sitting there somewhere because you're unrelatable, because right now because what you have to, you couldn't start this in a day. This isn't something you can get quickly. Like your achievement right now is like, well, it's only because you have some long running story that you've been building out over time. You have a very Saturnian accomplishment right now, Aquarius. And these are all the bitches who just follow whimsy and bullshit and basically the author of confusion. And remember, their illusion fades because they used to try to make you think that they had all this money and they don't. They never did. They never had anything real. That's why they're just as easy as the astrology kicks up, they're just gonna be fighting each other again on foreign land. L's in the chat. Let's clarify. Aquarius, I'm seeing you really draw a lot of strong boundaries with people who like lie. Not because you want to like make them feel bad, but because it's like, I can't get corralled. I don't lie, you lie. That's fine. I'm not even judging you. I see you going up to a lot of people you may be in connection with, care about, whatever. It's like, you lie, that's fine. But I am not here to lie on my spirit. I'm going to have to cut you. Because the path you're going to go walk, I'm not going to be joining you on. Aquarius is not joining them on that. Aquarius has never told a lie in their life. Never. That you wouldn't even. That's why the fall of Babylon is going right over our head. It's like, well, I've never lied on God, so I wouldn't even know what the fuck you girls have coming to you. I would never wake up and fucking litter. I would never wake up and fucking, you know what I'm saying? I drink my herbals, you know what I mean? Like, what? I don't just eat garbage like you girls. I do exercise. I love animals. Like Aquarius is like, what? You hear Mia? She's like, I love you too. And Aquarius, it was the longer route, making a sustainable system out of all this fucking systemic rubble. But guess what? You healed along the way. And it's the reason why you're in this very lighthearted, creative ability. You have this creative disposition. But most importantly, notice how you're a page and everyone else is in the 5 of Wands. You've been given, because God trusts that you're going to do something sustainable with abundance, God lets you create. You get to be a creator because God actually trusts you. You also called bluff on this dynamic. This dynamic is somebody, the way that I'm really reading it is like this Queen of Pentacles is siphoning in order to be seen as the Queen of Pentacles, while someone else just has to provide the whole foundation. This is a lie. This is not a partnership. This is not equal. This is slavery. And you used to fear being put out for telling the truth about that. And God wants me to tell you, you have nothing to fear. You should continue to keep. You thought you're so wounded for how many times, and people would just like be mad at you for being like, well, what you're doing is slavery, yeah. How is that equality? Somebody siphons all your life force energy. You provide something for someone else so that they can have what? status, royalties that aren't on their spirit for them to have. You told the truth. You told somebody that's just going to lock you out, dude, of your own abundance. If you do that shit, because you were telling people, if you let fear rule your life, that's the other thing. I feel like you're Aquarius. People are asking your advice and how they got in this situation. And it's like, well, one, you eat forbidden fruit. You don't listen. You're disobedient. And just a mutt is what you are to God. But another thing is, you know, you're not even paying attention where it's like, that's a slavery dynamic. When you live in fear, you enslave yourself and others. That's not liberation. That's not cunty. That's not revolutionary. Aquarius has been saying that. Aquarius is the problem that everybody has with us is like, we don't fudge the truth because we like you. I don't give a fuck if you're my bro. You know? It is what it is. You can go to McDonald's and get a junior bacon cheeseburger. Whatever the fuck they sell there. I don't even know. Okay? You can go do that. Go get a Whopper. But Aquarius is like, it's still a Whopper. It's still going to do what it does. So I feel like people are like always looking at you like, well, they want you to be scared to tell them the truth about that. No, tell the truth about what slavery does. Somebody's massa and somebody's tending to the land. But this is why you really embody the abolishment. Not only are you the human lie detector, you abolish slavery and now you're inheriting a fucking homestead. You're inheriting like 40 acres and a mule. Straight up. But it's because you don't give a fuck about who's going to try to attack you because you say the truth. It's not going to change. You literally are the person that going to your friends. It's like, would I be a better friend to you if I just sat up here and lied in your face and was like, oh yeah, what you're doing makes a lot of sense. That's really healthy. It's not. But I'm not even worried. Aquarius is like, I'm not even trying to specifically talk to you. I'm just saying in general, Aquarius is like, we got to stop with the fucking lies, dude. What is that going to solve? It's like, some of you guys in Aquarius is always checking y'all's power and y'all's privilege because it's like, okay, but you can't be someone that people look up to or respect in some way and you don't even take care of your spirit, brother. And you don't even hold yourself to a standard of having to tell any type of truth. Like Aquarius is like, what are we doing? What are we doing? Why don't you feel like you got to tell the truth? You know, type of shit, dude. Clarify 8 of Wands. Aquarius, as if you needed fucking more money. When these girls realize, like right now, in this next 3-day portal between now and the 25th, that they're either on a home, they're either in Aquarius or they're in hell. That's what's happening right now. When these girls realize that, as if you needed more money. It's like Spirit already paid you, but these are all the people that owe you. Like yeah. A lot of investments. You're being heavily invested in right now. It's our time to be heavily invested in. There's nothing to invest in other than the truth at this time. Absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. There's nothing worth investing in that is dishonest. Nothing. That's why you're about to be so fucking breaded. Straight up. Straight like that. So, I'm going to get one more. Just a final overview. See what Spirit wants to say, Spirit. Yep. Aquarius, you are connected to Source. And because you are directly connected to Source and Source adores you, everyone needs your guidance. Straight up. From this point forward, I don't give a fuck what you see on the internet. I don't give a fuck what kind of lies. Remember to come back to center and be like, that's a lie, that's a lie, that's a lie, that's a lie, that's a lie. I rebuke it, clear it, cancel, clear it from your third eye, cancel, clear it from your third chakra. Whatever lies you're receiving, that's a lie, that's a lie. If you can get really strong on that lie detector frequency, dude, you'll see the silver lining. You'll know everybody is running right back to you because you are now the source of your own universe. And because you're the source of your own universe, people can come up to you and you compare just your truth. Your truth can be mad specific, right? Like I live a very specific life, but it actually helps a lot of humans, right? Because I didn't have to make a general truth for people. I didn't have to figure out what's the collective truth. I just had to speak my own truth. And I know now that I can actually do the service, the spiritual work that I do. So I don't have to become an evangelical preacher like my dad and like learn an objective truth. I can be the truth. and I can just live out my truth. And if I do that, I can do the same. I can connect my dad's lineage. I can get the town, save the crown, and Mr. Krabs. But I also don't have to. I can take out the lies of Christianity, of the boxes, of the religious dogma that keeps us from still getting to the truth. Dude, it's Aqua. We fucking bodied that. Give me some. Pound it. Yeah. I'm super excited for you guys. Congratulations on inheriting land. I'm really excited for you guys. I'm really excited to hear about your plans and your projects too. You guys are just going to build really awesome structures. I have so many things I'm really excited about. I mean, I think if you keep up with me at all, you kind of saw like into the kind of things we're working on in the next few years. But I think we're going to get right to work. We have so much to build. I think it's really amazing now that, like I said, we can fund our own visions, which is really special. It's so deserved. I just want to thank you guys, though, seriously, from the bottom of my heart. Like, seriously, Aquarius, like, we would not have the planet that we literally have, as fucked up as it still is, without your light work. And you don't do light work as a light worker. You are the light. And you being given this loving gift from the divine that is your ability to stay in your authentic truth has saved your life. And I know you may have felt really unlucky to be an Aquarius throughout different parts of your journey, throughout your life. But I want you to know how deserved it is that you feel very favored at this time, that emotional disposition changes to favor. Because it's hard fighting slavery systems, Aquarius. It's hard fighting for freedom. It's hard to tell the truth in a sea of lies, knowing you will be attacked for it. So I stand with you guys, not just as a comrade, not just as a fucking brother, but as a person that's like, this is not a game. This is not about bullshit. Like I said, I don't have time for you fucking losers. Fucking, I'm still struggling with eating forbidden fruit. That's so stupid. Nothing is funny right now. Not to us. So thank you for fucking taking shit serious, dude. In your work, in your life, in your art and everything, and in your breath, you take life seriously. And that matters, dude. Because I think people think it's all a fucking game, and it's not. What's about to happen to people on this planet is not a joke. And these people don't see their part in it. And it's disgusting. But Aquarius, you are my beating heart. You are the blood that runs through my veins. I am so proud to represent this collective in any way. I'm so glad to be in community with each of you. And like I said, I really could use a lot less conversation from these girls, and I'd love to hear more from my girls. Non-gendered, of course. I'd love to hear from us Aquarius. Because there's just such a meeting of minds with us, a meeting of spirit. So thank you for living a spirited life. You have kept so many spirit portals open through your sacred tradition and your sacred truth. That matters to me. And you deserve this. You deserve the land you are inheriting. You really do. Because you are the only one who's willing to tend to it. I can't wait for your future. I can't wait for the rest of your life. And I can't wait to pour into you guys and everything and every endeavor you see fit for the future. I trust you guys more than anyone else on the planet. I trust you guys to lead our communities. I trust you guys to stop child slavery. I trust you guys to feed the hungry. I trust you guys. You know, I really trust you guys. I need help right now to do this fucking revolution thing. And I fucking trust you guys. So it's really serious to me. I could bust into tears at any moment thinking about the evils of this world. And but pour it out every time. Just like my team taught me. So I appreciate you guys so much more than I could even say. Everything you do was always genius. It was always meant for right now. You were always going to be a guiding light. You were never supposed to fit in. You were never supposed to look like everyone else. You were never supposed to act like everyone else. You were not supposed to think about things like everyone else. You were not supposed to be attracted to what everyone else was attracted to. That is why they've been magnetized away from Aquarius' kingdom. Because for the first time, I think we're just very okay with being the outcast. We're very happy to be missing out. There is definitely no fear of missing out. Nothing but rejoicing and celebration that I am not in on that shit pinata. That I'm somewhere completely enamored with my newfound home, my newfound kingdom that God has gifted me for my spiritual courage and bravery and my service. So thank you, Aquarius, for your service. Just thank you. Shit, man. Y'all don't get fucking half the fucking respect you deserve. Fuck ass guys. Don't piss me off. No. So anyways, I love you guys to death. And back to life again. I swear to God, it goes so deep with you guys. So, motherfucking one love in this motherfucker, you know what I mean? So, just be blessed, Aquarius. I'm gonna go make myself a really amazing dinner tonight with my husband, and we're gonna just be celebrating life, and we'll be at home. We're having a beautiful Earth Day. I hope you guys have such a beautiful rest of your Earth Day. I'm so glad you guys got the Earth Day transmission. Of course, Aquarius is inheriting this Earth. Are you stupid? Duh.